Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're in Stevo, the Evo, and we're going to be doing a little bit of diagnostics on the car. Now when we went to Indigo GT, we had the dyno run and it showed that the car was leaning out, and also it was having a boost spike, and then the boost was falling a bit flat after that. So I thought, rather than sort of just take one person's opinion on it, we're going to fit these gauges, as you would have seen. We're going to fit a couple of gauges so we can make our own mind up and see whether the car is actually over boosting and whether it's actually running lean. So the gauges are currently installed, they're all hooked up and they're working. It's a bit of a tricky situation currently in the UK due to this coronavirus. Nobody's allowed outside the house unless they're going to be doing their daily exercise or they're going to be going out and buying their essential shopping. So it just so happens that I have to go shopping today anyway, so I thought we could sort of hit two birds with one stone and take the Evo. So on the way to the shops I could do a little bit of testing, just taking the Evo. So let's go. So currently I'm seeing minus 10.8 at idle, and the AFRs are sitting around about 13 idle. Now we should be seeing something around about high 11s under wide open throttle. Now something that could potentially be messing up with the air fuel ratios is this aftermarket blow off valve that the car has installed to it. Now I wouldn't be surprised if it has a boost leak or something's going on and it's actually confusing the car's ECU. It's a good idea to fit the standard one. I've sort of, well, I haven't done it yet because I don't really use the vehicle very often, but I've probably done 1,000 miles in it in the past year. But I will be fitting it if the car is not running right. So currently sat here at idle, where it's basically going from anything from 14.5 to 15.5, 16 and a half. The car's running a bit lumpy, then it goes back to 14, 15. So it does seem to be quite erratic, which is really what Indigo said. So a couple of mechanical problems that have been fixed, which might have contributed. If you remember in the wideband video, I said the decap pipe that had the sensor weld bung welded into, either side of that decap pipe, the exhaust gaskets were leaking. Now I couldn't hear a leak, but when I took them off, it was apparent they had been leaking. So whoever had fit that decap pipe hadn't sealed those two gaskets properly. So it's got two brand new gaskets and it's got exhaust sealer paste, and it was torqued up properly. So the car sounded a little bit nicer, a little bit less like a diesel, I suppose you could say, when I first started it up. So I've noticed an improvement. I don't know if that would cause any issues. I can't imagine it would. Maybe if some of the exhaust gases were leaking before the second lambda, the car would lean out the AFR. But we'll see. There's only one way to find out. So I'll start from before the turbo spools. So if there is a spike, we can really see the spike. 27, 20, 17, 13. So it spiked to 27 and then dropped all the way down to 13 psi by 5,000 rpm, 6,000 rpm. So I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to be. Whatever happens, it should not be hitting 27 psi. So it definitely looks to be spiking. And I'll monitor the AFR this time. Can't really tell. 12.8 I think that was. It is dipping down to the 11s, but then it's going back up to 12, so I mean there's only so much I can observe while trying to hold on to the steering wheel. So that's it, it's settled. A couple of things I've learned today. It's running lean, it's over boosting, that's confirmed, and I need to find out another way of securing these little gauges into the pods because the acceleration, they popped out. Right, so that's me done. I'm off shopping now, but hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Now, I don't know what we're going to do to fix the car. Probably going to fit the standard blow-off valve in the next video, and we'll take you from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.